Despite public awareness campaigns to get Americans moving, the obesity rate has actually gone up 3%. It now stands at 38%. Herbal pharmacist Dave Foreman has 3 diet tricks that can help shake off that belly fat and suppress weight gain during the holidays and throughout the whole year.
You almost made me laugh with the shake it off
Shake
thing.
it off.
Please don't ask me to do that.
Okay, I won't.
I have no rhythm in my back pocket.
We get our calories and our fat from very surprising places, don't we?
Yeah, well, to me it's not, but to everybody else
Right,
it definitely is surprising. And of course, you know, from Thanksgiving all the way through Valentine's Day, I think we're just in this cluster of calories.
True.
And Americans gain 75% of their weight during that time frame.
Wow.
So if you're going to gain 10 pounds this year, 7.5 of it will probably be in the next
few weeks.
Yeah, right. From Thanksgiving till, like I said, Valentine's.
Yikes.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yes. So
and it's because of what we do, what we eat.
Well, little things. We're not talking about going on a strict diet. We're just talking about daily things we can change and things that we can incorporate throughout the rest of our lives.
Well, one thing I'm going to throw at you I've never done before is that a lot of people gain weight that isn't always just fat. They bloat up.
Okay.
So that's my first topic is bloating. Bloating. So anything carbonated.
Yes.
So I don't care if you're drinking a diet soda or not. It could just be soda water.
Yeah.
That carbonation is going to bloat you up. And so anytime we feel bloated, one of my favorite herbs to recommend is peppermint. So during the holidays, you know, and beyond in cooler weather, peppermint tea is something that you might want to consider drinking as an alternative, especially after a big meal.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things. I mean, why do you think restaurants have mints on the way out? It's so you don't feel like garbage driving home and going, I'm never going back there again, man. I feel like a pig.
So a peppermint tea will kind of help you ease that bloat.
Yeah, you got to drink something. Why not have get, you know, something good for you? So we got so we're gonna move on.
Yes.
This is probably the most evil area.
This is evil.
The carbs, whether the carb is sugar or the carb is a starch.
Right.
You're gonna pack on the pound. So you know, I've got lattes. I've got, you know, jam and biscuits and. God, you were snacking on it.
I was.
You were snacking on it?
Yes, this was the yogurt-covered raisin, which I thought was probably the best choice, but still.
Leftover holiday cookies, the whole deal. Right, so for people that have that trouble with starches, my idea is just to take all this and dump it in the trash or take it to a homeless shelter because
don't buy it.
Some food's better. Yeah, don't buy it. But if you are struggling with it, we've talked about one of my favorite weight loss supplements called Phase 2. That's the name of the ingredient. Well, Phase 2 would be good for people like me who don't normally eat this stuff, but during the holidays I'm going to. It blocks 65 to 70% of the caloric effect. So if I'm going to have a handful of these, I'm going to make sure that I have some Phase 2 before I do that.
You just eat it in the morning before you take one?
Use Phase 2 before any meal with starches. So if you're not having starches all day long, you don't need to take it. But if you are, that's something you add in.
Okay, and finally
last but not least, artificial sweeteners are one of the worst things for packing on the pounds. They fool your brain into thinking it's getting sugar. It's not. So then your body craves carbs and sugar. Oh. So avoid those
anything
evil
that comes
sweeteners.
in a packet, basically.
Pretty much, exactly. So I've got 2 natural sweeteners. One has basically no sugar effect, and that's stevia. That's actually my stevia from home. I put it in my coffee every morning in my tea. And the other one is agave nectar. Agave nectar still has a sugar component to it, but it's very low on the glycemic index. So for people that have blood sugar issues or concerns with gaining weight, agave is a great thing to add to your beverages. Again, it's kind of an acquired taste. It's not just like regular sugar. It has sort of a oaky, nutty.
That's a good thing.
I guess.
But just remember, you're in control over this holiday season.
Self-control is probably the best thing. Throw this stuff away.
Dave Foreman, the herbal pharmacist, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Be right back.